On a foggy night, a group of curious explorers approached a mansion long abandoned, its windows glowing faintly as though alive. The gates screeched open and they stepped inside, hearts racing but faces determined. The foyer loomed with portraits whose eyes followed them. Yet instead of grim stares, the painted figures pulled silly faces, sticking out tongues and rolling their eyes. A suit of armor collapsed, scattering marbles across the floor that sent everyone slipping and laughing. Fear melted into absurd comedy. In the parlor, cobweb chandeliers flickered, and curtains swayed as invisible hands pulled them like stage curtains. Furniture skittered about, chairs spinning and tables waddling like penguins. A piano played on its own, but the keys struck clumsy nursery rhymes. The explorers clutched their sides, giggling at the house's tricks. The dining hall stretched into a banquet of chaos. Plates zoomed through the air like frisbees, goblets spilled glowing juice, and a roasted turkey stood up to chase guests across the room. Cake slices exploded into frosting clouds, turning the table into a carnival of food fights. The house seemed less haunted and more mischievous. Upstairs, the hallway of mirrors reflected distorted versions of the guests, some with clown wigs, others as bouncing cartoons. The reflections danced wildly, mocking every fearful step. Instead of shadows, the explorers saw parodies of themselves, laughter chasing away the eerie silence. The library welcomed them with towering shelves. Books fluttered out, flapping like birds. Pages whispered rhymes and tongue twisters that tangled hilariously. Instead of doom, the room filled with laughter as books rained gently like confetti. The library's ghosts seemed more like jesters than spirits. The kitchen erupted in chaos. Pots spun like tops, eggs cracked midair, and flour exploded, coating everyone in white powder. Dough balloons burst, spraying sticky strings. Tomatoes flew like cannonballs. The explorers staggered, slipping and laughing in the storm of food, while shadows on the walls danced like jesters. The attic, dark with cobwebs, burst open with surprises. Chests rattled until phantom hands, bouncing eyeballs, and ghosts with sunglasses spilled out. They staged a circus of silliness, juggling glowing orbs while toy cars raced with spectral mice. Instead of fear, the explorers applauded the attic's comedy show. Finally, they climbed to the rooftop beneath a glowing moon. The mansion itself transformed into a performer. Chimneys whistled like flutes, shutters clapped like drums, and windows pulsed like spotlights. The house danced, alive with energy, celebrating its guests not as intruders but as friends. As dawn arrived, the explorers left with smiles instead of terror. Behind them, the house stood silent yet content, no longer a place of fear but of laughter. Fear often hides behind masks, but courage and laughter can reveal truth. Even the scariest places can hold a longing for kindness, joy, and friendship. That's the end of the story. Hope you liked this video. And paused to emphasize his message. Max then looked directly into the lens and urged viewers, please like and share this video to your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe Reading Out Books channel in English language only.